Are at the ASPAC conference in Singapore. You're a senior tax partner with KPMG in New Zealand, and you've been meeting with many clients here. What are some of the things that come up the most when you talk to clients about the investment climate in New Zealand?
Sure. Now, Rodney, the thing that comes up the most is that CFOs just don't understand and don't realise that New Zealand doesn't have a broad-based capital gains tax. Yeah, I mean, there's an assumption because we're part of the OECD that we have, and I think we're one of the few countries that doesn't. And despite the recent efforts of our government to put one in, it hasn't been successful, and we won't have one for at least another 10 years.
So that's just not on the cards?
Absolutely not, no. And we've got an extensive and growing double tax treaty network now with a number of countries with 0% withholding, your own country, the US, and Australia, Hong Kong, and we're just currently renegotiating our treaty with China.
Are you, on the treaty side, are you seeing much impact of the multilateral instrument on your treaties?
Yes, we have. We've signed up to it, so all of our treaties have been changed in accordance with the MLI, and we don't have a foreign branch profits exemption, so that creates a few issues with some of the rules under there, but otherwise Kiwi businesses are coping pretty well with it.
Nice. And then what other surprises are the clients that you speak to?
Well, as I said before, the absence of a capital gains tax is certainly one of them. But we are a pretty good location to do business in. As you know, you're a fellow Kiwi yourself. We're the first to see the light of the new day, so it places us ideally in the ASPAC region for especially US companies wanting to do business in the region.
And if I recall, you were talking to clients about the free trade agreement that New Zealand has with China.
Yeah, so we were actually the first country in the world to have a free trade agreement with China. We have one with Australia, and we just recently joined the Trans-Pacific Partnership. It's a mouthful, isn't it?
It is. Well, interesting. So part of big, large-scale free trade zones.
Absolutely, yes.
Absence of a capital gains tax, and signed up to the MLI.
Yep, and we're one of the least corrupt countries in the world, so really easy to do business with.
Outstanding. Well, Greg, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.